Welcome back to our KQ2 Severe Weather Special. We've been talking about tornadoes, but they aren't the only dangerous part of a storm. You also need to be careful around lightning, which is much more common. KQ2 meteorologist Jade Steffens is here with a closer look at the dangers of lightning and how to stay safe.
Lightning is a major cause of storm-related deaths in the U.S. every year. According to the National Weather Service, over the last 10 years, 23 people have died and 58 have been injured due to lightning strikes just in Missouri. And last year alone, 11 people in the U.S. were killed by lightning strikes. So how can you protect yourself? We always say, when thunder roars, go indoors.
If you can hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by the lightning. You can either get into your car with the windows rolled up, or any kind of sturdy structure like a business, your home, those sorts of things. And just wait until about 20 minutes after the last thunder is heard. Then it's going to be safe to resume activities outdoors again.
Also keep in mind, lightning can strike up to 10 miles outside of a thunderstorm, so avoid getting stuck outside. The safest place to be is inside a safe building or vehicle, and stay away from tall objects like trees or poles, and also water, as they are good conductors of electricity.
Another time when you don't want to be outside during severe weather is when it hails. If you're caught outside in a hailstorm, you want to get a roof over your head and fast. Even the smallest hail can be dangerous and cause injury. If you can't get inside your home or a shelter, don't look for protection under trees. As we mentioned, lightning from a storm can strike trees and cause electrocution. If you have to wait out a hailstorm outside, protect your head with anything you can, a jacket or a backpack or anything solid to cover yourself. Finally, if you're driving and a hailstorm hits, don't leave your vehicle. Pull over to a safe location and cover your head and eyes in case the hail breaks the window. Once the hailstone reaches up to an inch in diameter, it can cause damage to your home or car. KQ2 meteorologist Juliana Cullen has more on hail size.
Thanks, Mike. Hail can be anything from a nuisance all the way up to deadly, and that all depends on the size of the hail. So commonly, hail is around 1/4 to 1/2 inch in diameter, and you would usually hear meteorologists refer to this as pea or marble size hail. And when we have hail that small, it's actually not even considered severe, so you wouldn't even see that under a severe thunderstorm warning alert around your area. Now, hail becomes a little less common the bigger you get. 3/4 an inch to an inch. Meteorologists would usually categorize this as the change. So you'll hear dime, nickel, or quarter size hail. And after 1 inch, that's when you actually get to severe criteria for the hail. So 1 inch hail, you'll get a severe thunderstorm warning in your area, and that's when you should seek shelter because that hail can start to be damaging. 1/2 inch to 2 inches of hail, that's fairly rare, and we would call that ping pong, golf ball, or egg-sized hail. And this hail can be very destructive. And once we get to a tennis ball size, baseball size, softball, or even grapefruit size hail, this can cause significant damage, and it can even be deadly at times. So whenever hail reaches an inch, that's when you know it's severe hail, and you need to take it seriously, and you need to go inside and take shelter.
Besides hail, lightning, and tornadoes, severe weather season can also bring heavy rains, which can lead to flooding. Floodwaters may not always appear dangerous, but can be a serious threat. According to the National Weather Service, more people die each year from flooding than any other storm-related danger. That's why we often tell you, if you come across a flooded road, turn around, don't drown. Just 6 inches of moving water can knock a person off their feet, and most cars can get carried away in a foot of rushing water. 2 feet of water can carry away most large vehicles. River flooding is fairly common across northwest Missouri, and during the spring and summer, major river flooding can also occur, sometimes causing the evacuation of people from their homes. Flash flooding is also a serious water threat. Flash flooding is when rapid water rises and often triggered when a lot of rain falls over the same area. Even when floodwaters don't appear dangerous, it's always important to avoid them because you never know what's lurking below the surface. Still to come on KQ2 Severe Weather Special, keeping your kids calm during the storm, tips from doctors on how to help your child cope with storm anxiety.